Here we go for day one, and I'm really glad we got everything all set up and ready for today, because this morning we walked into this. My wife's getting the final touches on packing done and noticed that our sink had come disconnected from the countertop. So I've been working on this for the last hour or so. I won't get into all the details, but basically what I had to do was number one, create a brace with a 2x4, and of course to get access to anything is not easy, so I had to take apart a couple different things. Okay, so I got a brace in there, the 2x4, re-glued it with construction adhesive, and then I don't know if you can see, it's got these little mounting brackets. Two of them have come all the way off and one was loose, so I had to remount those as well, and I'm hoping this gets us through. That brace might not look like much, but it's actually in there pretty tight. I'm hoping that stays. Not exactly how we wanted to start our travel day, but having everything ready yesterday gave us some room to move. So I'm going to wrap this up and then we're going to head out. All right, we are off. Our plan was to leave at noon today, and it's what, 12:15, so not too bad with the extra repair and stuff we had to do.
White House. So these are clearly people you can negotiate with, nice people. Meanwhile, John Kerry. No one has been wronger for longer than John Kerry.
We just stopped to get some coffee, and for our first stop tonight, we're going to be doing a Harvest Host stop. So Harvest Host is a membership where it's like $80 a year, and then you can stay at a variety of different places like wineries, breweries, museums, that kind of thing. They let you stay there for free. So tonight, just west of Fargo, there is a winery called 4E Winery. We're going to be there in about 2.5 hours. Actually, we're going to stop and get dinner at Fargo first, but that will be stop number one. Had to come up with plan B for water for tonight. Originally we were going to travel with 10 gallons of water, but we checked in with our Harvest Host people before we left, and they mentioned that there was a campground right near the farm, or right near the winery, where we could put water in our tank for a small fee. We called them on the way here and they wanted $50 to fill up our water tank. So we're in Fargo now, close to the restaurant we're going to eat at tonight, and we're at Casey's here, and I noticed that they had a spigot on the side, and they said, yeah, we could put some water in our holding tanks. So we're gonna, I don't know, put like 10-15 gallons in here, plenty to get us through the night, maybe a little extra water to carry tomorrow, and then we're gonna go eat some Thai food. My wife picked Thai for tonight. Okay, we have the wife's pick, Leela Thai Cuisine. So I got the red curry, which has a little bit of spice to it, and my wife got the, what is this, green curry?
Yep.
Green curry, which is supposed to be pretty mild. Yep. Looks good though. All right, wife did good picking. I thought that was pretty decent. I'd say, I don't know, 8 out of 10. What did you say?
Yeah.
8 out of 10. All right, now we are off to the winery. It's about 20 minutes west of here, and that'll be next. So the deal with Harvest Host is, yeah, you get to stay in the property for free, but they want you to help out by purchasing whatever product they sell or produce. And since we're at a winery, obviously we're gonna buy a wine. The odd thing is, or the interesting thing about this place is, they're actually not open on Wednesdays when we're here. So they have a store online where you can go in and pick out the bottle that you want, order it, and then they give you instructions as to where it's gonna be. They said it's gonna be on the deck in a cooler. So it looks like their business is set up in a house, but they said they don't actually live here. And they left the lights on in the patio here. I don't see any reason why we can't hang out here tonight. Oh, I'm guessing that's it right there. Yep. All right, this is their Marquette American Red. All right, I think we are all set up for a nice night. We got our propane fire pit going on. We got our wine. We got homemade key lime pie, little cribbage, and our Kindle readers, of course. And this awesome view. Yeah, this place is pretty sweet. And I know I mentioned before that we were going to be boondocking. Well, it turns out this place actually does have an electrical hookup that you can use. They got 110 or 50 amp, no 30 amp, but I guess for $15 extra you can plug in and have electricity, so we're doing that. All right, we are going to enjoy our wine, our key lime, and we will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 2. Overall, we had a really nice, peaceful night. It was quiet. Temps got down to like 59 degrees, so perfect sleeping weather. Yeah, really nice. The only thing is we got woken up at a little after 6 o'clock with a crop duster that was spraying the nearby fields a little after 6 in the morning. I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can find it. Our next stop is going to be in Dickenson, North Dakota. It's about 4 hours away, and we're staying at another winery. It's called Fluffy Fields, and this one's actually going to be open tonight, so it should have a little different vibe. It looks like they have a restaurant, so we'll be able to eat dinner there. Might do wine sampling, and yeah, looking forward to it. Making a quick pit stop here because I want to do a tiny little repair here. So this camper has these front end caps, and they've started to develop some cracks. I actually have new ones I ordered last week. They're on the way, but during this trip they're totally falling apart. Yeah, that doesn't look too pretty, but it's what we have to do. I also wanted to see if they had a spigot where we could fill up our portable 6-gallon water jug. Looks like they might right there. Let's go check it out. All right, no luck with a water source at this rest stop. Maybe we can find another gas station. If not, I still think we got about, I don't know, 8 or 9 gallons to play with here. really big. This is one of those roadside things that we've driven by before driving through North Dakota, but never stopped to look at it up close. But it happens to be right at the same exit as the Harvest Host that we're going to, so that is massive. That's got to be like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet high. That's pretty cool. All right, I gotta go read about it. All right, so they said to check in before parking. Yeah, I think we will be able to. All right, I'm gonna just pull off to the side. Ooh, that's a steep. How's it looking? I got those just fine.
It's probably a banana pepper.
All right, looks like we are gonna have some neighbors. Good morning, it's day 3, and since we are running off the generator and I don't want to start it, it's pretty early and we do have neighbors. We pre-made coffee last night. We're just going to heat it on the stove using gas. Had another really nice night here at this Harvest Host. It was quiet, peaceful. Again, temperatures in the upper 50s, perfect sleeping weather. So the plan for today is we got about a 6-hour travel day. We're gonna be stopping at another Harvest Host in Beaver Creek, Montana. It's kind of the north central part of Montana. Our longest travel day so far, and I know it sounds kind of wimpy, 6 hours being our longest travel day. It's about 20 hours from our house to Montana. Man, when we were younger, we probably would have done that in one day, but I don't know, it's just kind of nice to take our time and enjoy the journey out there. I had a chance to talk to our neighbors last night. Really nice guy. They're a family from Arkansas, and they're 23 days into a mega road trip around the country. They actually are coming from Glacier. It's kind of nice talking to them, getting some tips on what's out there and what to do and whatnot. So they are heading east and we are headed west. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna spend about an hour taking our time, having some coffee, getting ready, and then we're gonna hit the road. So I went to Google and mapped out the route. We go through the mountains, not over the mountains.
Oh.
If I'm looking at it right, it looks like we're kind of like going through a valley the whole time. And the elevation there is only 1,000 feet.
That'd be pretty.
Only 1,000 feet more than here, so it's not going to be like Yellowstone. The the winery has a spigot around back, and last night they said we could fill up our portable jug here with some water. So before we head out, I'm going to put 6 gallons in the rig and then fill up our jug, and that should get us through for the night. We were looking for a spot to stop and have lunch, and we just passed by this park. This is the Lewis and Clark Park. It's right off the Missouri River. We got this nice little spot. We're gonna make some sandwiches and enjoy the view for lunch.
Nunu? Hi.
Hello. Do you have time to talk?
You didn't tell us about the house.
This would be a nice place to have a campground. Like, this is a state or county park. I don't know what this is.
Yeah. So is this flowing east to west? Is it flowing west? Use the toilet, right?
Yep. All right, back on the road. We got about 3.5 hours till our next stop.
Brother's house around 9:30. He said he found Brian and his wife along with Jen McCabe.
Just passed by a dinosaur museum. My wife said I have a half an hour to check it out.
Eons later, a small stream had washed away part of the duckbill's tail.
The other portion was sticking out and would have served for a free meal when we stayed.
All right, that's kind of a cool little place. Not a big museum, but had some interesting exhibits. I was asking them how they're funded, and basically a lot of those fossils there, most of them were found in this area, including they got the remains of a duck-billed hydrosaur. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's actually the best preserved example of a fully intact dinosaur that's ever been found. And there's museums all over the world that pay to display it. Right now it's in Japan, and it was only found 10 miles from here, which I think is kind of cool. All right, back on the road. We're about an hour and a half from our next stop.
It is so bizarre to suggest that Brian Albert, while ambulances and firefighters are out there.
Well, you probably have to check it, but it looks like it's right back there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me just go check in real quick. Yeah, but it's gonna be back in that field somewhere over there.
Yeah.
All right, so our third stop. This is Fresno's Tavern. I'm just gonna go check in, see where they want us to park. Yeah, so she said
25.
anywhere back here. Oh, we do have a neighbor.
Two neighbors.
Oh, 2 neighbors. Oh, look at that. All right, so we can give them some space.
Back there too, or no?
I don't think so. We can park along here though.
Yeah. This poor camper.
I know. Yeah, I just open a little bit so I can squeeze on through.
Oh.
Stop right there. You gonna turn the lights on?
Yeah.
So that rough construction zone caused our freezer door to pop open and all our food fell out. I don't know. Are these?
The steaks in the fridge.
Yeah, Yeah, I think it's just kind of the ice cream that got mostly melted, but it's not like soupy. I think we'll be fine.
Oh. Okay.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting much for this Harvest Host spot. I was thinking this would just be a spot to park the rig and just call it a night. But with this back field they have here, this is kind of a nice little spot to set up, pretty private. And the staff inside could not have been any friendlier. The burgers are really good. Yeah, pretty nice Harvest Host spot here. So another night of just relaxing, and tomorrow we have about a 3.5 hour drive to Glacier. We will leave about 8-9 o'clock in the morning, get to Glacier around noon.